I accidentally set up my mom on a date with my ex-boyfriend, and chaos followed. Last spring, my mom and I both decided to dip our toes into online dating at the same time, mostly as a joke after a bottle of wine and a rewatch of Mamma Mia. I'd just gotten out of a 2-year relationship with Jake, and though the breakup was mostly mutual, it was still fresh enough that I cringed whenever I saw his name pop up anywhere. My mom, on the other hand, had been single for almost a decade and seemed genuinely excited about the idea of putting herself out there. We spent a Saturday night creating her profile, debating which selfies made her look chic but approachable, and what to list as her interests: yoga, gardening, and a suspiciously vague adventure. Fast forward 2 weeks, I'm sitting at our kitchen table, sorting through the usual parade of weird messages on my own dating app, when my mom bursts in, positively glowing, and announces she's got a date with a guy named James. She shows me his profile, and my stomach drops. The pictures look eerily familiar: Jake with a beard, wearing a hat, going by his middle name. I panic, and my mom, who doesn't notice, asks for outfit advice and whether she should bring up her love for 70s rock bands. Against my better judgment, I say nothing, partly because I'm in shock and partly because I don't want to ruin her excitement. The night of the date, she's wearing my old leather jacket and leaves the house humming Fleetwood Mac. I text Jake in a frenzy, but get no reply. 3 hours later, my mom comes home, face unreadable. She sits me down and quietly asks, "Did you date someone named Jake?" Turns out, she figured it out midway through dinner when he told a story about his crazy ex-girlfriend who once tried to dye his dog blue. Guilty as charged, it was a failed attempt at a Halloween costume. She put 2 and 2 together, excused herself to the restroom, and called a lift. She wasn't mad, she actually thought the whole thing was hilarious and confessed she was more worried about what he'd think of her than the other way around. The next morning, I got a text from Jake: "Your mom's awesome. Let's never speak of this again." My mom and I still laugh about it whenever anyone mentions online dating, and now, whenever she swipes right, she triple checks that she's not accidentally flirting with my exes. The best part? The whole debacle brought us closer, and we made a pact to always vet each other's dates from now on, because you never know when your mom might end up on a date with your ex-boyfriend.